Hey, quick question. Have you ever walked up to a hotel reception desk after a long flight, completely exhausted, and the person behind the counter says something to you in English, and your brain just goes completely blank?
Oh my gosh. Blank. Like someone switched the lights off inside your head.
Exactly. Like, you studied English. You know the words are in there somewhere. But at that exact moment, nothing. Silence. Just you standing there, smiling like a confused tourist.
Which, to be fair, you are, but still, it's a horrible feeling.
It really is. And that's exactly what today's episode is about. We're going to talk about using English while traveling. And trust me, by the end of this episode, you are going to feel so much more confident the next time you're in an airport, a hotel, a restaurant, or even just lost on a street corner in a foreign city.
We've got 3 really practical tips coming up, things you can actually use right away, plus a full conversation, a vocabulary section, and a little quiz at the end.
So welcome or welcome back to English on the Go. I'm Maya.
And I'm Jake. This is the podcast where we help you speak English like a real person, not like a textbook.
Today's episode is pitched at a B1 to B2 level. So intermediate learners, this one's made for you.
If you're enjoying the show, please like, subscribe, and share this with one friend who's learning English. It genuinely helps us so much.
And here's your comment challenge for today. Write in the comments one place in the world you want to travel to and one English word or phrase you think you'd need there. We read every single comment.
All right, let's go.
And here's your comment challenge for today. Write in the comments one place in the world you want to travel to and one English word or phrase you think you'd need there. We read every single comment.
All right, let's go. So before we get into the tips, Maya, do you want to tell people the story?
Oh no. Do I have to?
Yes, because it's genuinely one of the best English learning disaster stories I've ever heard.
Okay, fine. So this was about 3 years ago. I was traveling alone for the very first time. I was in London, which sounds amazing, right? And it was amazing, but also terrifying.
Terrifying? How?
So on my second day, I went into this little cafe for breakfast. I had practiced my order in my head like 20 times on the walk there. I was going to say, could I have a full English breakfast, please, and a coffee? Simple, rehearsed, perfect.
Okay, this sounds fine so far.
Well, I walked in and the waiter came over and said very quickly, "Morning, what can I get for you?"
For ya, not for you. Classic British informal English.
Right. And my brain heard "for ya" and just short-circuited. I didn't recognize it at first. And instead of asking him to repeat it, which is completely normal and totally okay, I panicked. I just pointed at the menu and said, "This one, the egg."
The egg. Oh, Maya.
The egg! He looked at me like, "Which egg? There are 7 options." And I just kept nodding and smiling and saying, "Yes, yes, the egg!" And I ended up with a plate of scrambled eggs on toast, which was actually delicious, but it was not what I wanted.
Oh, I know that feeling so well. That panic where you just completely forget how to be a human.
Exactly. And the lesson I learned that day was, it's not about knowing every single word. It's about having the right tools for the moment. Like, English isn't a wall you climb perfectly the first time. It's more like a bicycle. You're gonna wobble. You're gonna wobble a lot. But as long as you keep pedaling, you'll get where you need to go.
I love that.
So today, we want to help you avoid that egg moment. We're going to give you 3 tips that will make you feel prepared. Not perfect, but prepared. And that makes all the difference.
So why does this actually matter? Like, why is using English while traveling such a big deal?
Great question. Here's how I think about it.
Hit me.
Imagine English is like a Swiss Army knife. You know, one of those little red pocket knives with a million tools folded inside?
Oh yeah, I love those things.
Right. Now, in everyday life at home, you might only ever use one or two of those tools. The knife, maybe the scissors. But when you travel, suddenly you need all of them. The corkscrew, the tiny screwdriver, the weird little thing nobody knows the name of.
The mystery tool.
Exactly. Travel puts you in situations you can't fully predict. You need to check in, ask for directions, handle a problem with your booking, order food with an allergy, understand an announcement at the train station. All of these things require English, and they all require slightly different English.
And honestly, I think a lot of learners study English really well in a classroom, but then they get to a real country and realize that real conversations move fast. People use short forms, informal phrases, accents they've never heard before.
Totally. So the tips today are specifically designed to help you in those real moments. Not test English, not textbook English, real, live, traveling English.
So let's get into the tips. All right, tip number 1. Frame your requests politely and keep them simple.
Okay, so this might sound obvious, like, Jake, of course I'll say please and thank you. But this tip is actually a little deeper than that.
Right, because in English, especially British English, but also in most English-speaking environments, the way you ask for something matters just as much as what you ask for. Native speakers use what we call softening phrases, little words and structures that make a request sound polite and natural instead of blunt or demanding.
And when you're nervous in a foreign language, it's really tempting to go very short and direct, like, I want coffee, or where is toilet? And technically people will understand you, but it can sometimes come across as rude, even when you absolutely don't mean it that way.
Exactly. So here are some phrases you can use to make your request sound natural and polite.
Number 1, could I have, for example, could I have a window seat, please?
Number 2, would it be possible to? For example, would it be possible to get a room on a higher floor?
Number 3, I was wondering if, for example, I was wondering if you could help me with my luggage.
And number 4, excuse me, could you possibly? For example, excuse me, could you possibly tell me where the nearest pharmacy is?
See how all of those feel soft, friendly? They don't sound demanding at all.
Exactly. Now, let me show you what this sounds like in action. I'll be the hotel receptionist, Maya. You be the guest.
Okay, let's go.
Good evening. Welcome to the Grand Central Hotel. Do you have a reservation?
Yes, hi, good evening. I do. It's under the name Maya Rossi. And I was wondering if it would be possible to get a quiet room. I have an early flight tomorrow morning.
Of course. We'll put you on the 3rd floor. Much quieter up there. Could I take your passport, please?
Absolutely. Here you go.
And excuse me, could you also tell me what time breakfast starts?
Certainly. Breakfast runs from 7 to 10. Anything else?
No, that's everything. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Did you hear how natural that sounded? Every request was polite, clear, and easy to understand.
And here's a quick cultural note. In many English-speaking countries, especially the UK, people tend to use a lot of polite, softening language, even for really small things. It's not being formal, it's just being friendly. So don't be afraid to use these phrases. They won't sound weird. They'll sound great.
You've got this. Practice those 4 phrases this week, even just saying them out loud at home, and they'll come naturally when you need them.
Okay, tip number 2. And this one, Jake, you want to introduce it?
I do, because this one is deeply personal for me.
Oh, here we go.
So here's the tip. Don't pretend to understand. Use clarification phrases instead.
Oh, yes. This is such an important one.
Think of it like this. When you're in a loud, busy airport or restaurant, the conversation around you is like a radio with the dial slightly off. You can hear the noise, you can hear that someone is speaking, but the signal isn't totally clear. Clarification phrases are how you tune the dial. They bring the signal in.
And the mistake, which I think almost every English learner makes at some point, including me, is to just nod, smile, say yes or okay, even when you genuinely have no idea what the person said.
Guilty. Completely guilty. I once agreed to buy travel insurance at an airport because a woman was talking very fast, and I didn't want to seem rude by asking her to repeat herself. I just kept saying yes, yes, yes.
Jake.
In my defense, she was very enthusiastic.
So, the fix. Here are some brilliant clarification phrases you can use without feeling embarrassed at all.
Number 1. Sorry, could you say that again, please?
Number 2. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat it more slowly?
Number 3. Do you mean... And then you repeat back what you think they said.
And number 4. Just to check, did you say...
These phrases are normal. Native speakers use them all the time. It's not embarrassing to use them. What is a little bit awkward is pretending you understood and then having to deal with the consequences.
Like buying unwanted travel insurance.
Exactly. Okay, let's do the mini dialogue. I'll be a train station worker, Maya's a traveler.
Let's do it.
The 1045 to Edinburgh has been redirected to Platform 9 due to engineering works on the southbound line.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Could you say that again, please? I didn't quite catch all of that.
Of course. Your train to Edinburgh, the 1045, it's moved to Platform 9.
Oh, got it. Thank you. And just to check, did you say Platform 9, not 19?
That's right. Platform 9, just down the corridor on your left.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
See how easy that was? She asked for clarification twice, and it was completely natural. The station worker wasn't annoyed. He was happy to help.
Because here's the thing. If you get on the wrong train because you didn't ask for clarification, that is a much bigger problem than a 5-second moment of feeling a little embarrassed.
The common mistake learners make is thinking that asking what or huh is rude or shows that your English is bad. It doesn't. It shows that you're listening carefully. Big difference.
All right, time for our vocabulary section. We've picked 8 words and phrases from today's episode that we think are really useful for traveling. For each one, we'll give you the word, what it means, how to use it, and an example sentence.
Let's go!
A reservation is when you book something in advance. A table at a restaurant, a hotel room, a seat on a train.
Think of it as holding your spot before you arrive.
Example sentence. I have a reservation under the name Johnson. Could you check it for me, please?
Common situation. At a hotel check-in, a restaurant, or a ticket counter.
Now, this one is really important because it's very common in spoken English, but learners often don't know it.
When you catch something someone says, it means you understood it or heard it clearly. And when you didn't catch something, you missed it. You didn't quite hear or understand.
To appreciate something means to recognize its value, to be grateful for it, or to understand how good it is.
In travel situations, it's a really lovely, slightly more formal way to say thank you or that means a lot.
Example sentence. I really appreciate your help. Thank you so much for sorting that out.
Lena used this in today's dialogue when the waiter went to fix her order. It added a warm, genuine touch to her thank you.
And that, my friends, is a wrap on episode 2 of English on the Go.
We covered so much today. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep going. You've absolutely got this.
Take care, everyone. Bye.